Hey everyone, it's that time again. My favorite video to film, my monthly favorites, and this month we're wrapping up June 2012, which has been quite a busy month for me and my family. In the month of June, actually in May my kids graduated, but in June we celebrated 2 boys' birthdays, a Father's Day, an anniversary, and took my oldest son up to camp, which has been an experience that I have disliked immensely, but I know my son is having a good time, but I do miss him. We also brought home a darling little puppy who is, as we speak, nibbling on my box of stuff I have to show you. And yeah, so during all of that, I did manage to put on some cosmetics from time to time. So here I am to show you what I liked, but I'm gonna start off with what I didn't like. There were only 2, and they're both major disappointments for 2 different reasons. The first one is an eyeliner. I used up the last of my Stila Smudge Stick in Damsel, which I got with the Stila Natural Eyes palette, and was my all-time favorite eyeliner ever. I used it every day for almost a year, so it lasted a very long time. It was a dark, dark brown, so it wasn't quite as heavy as black, but anyway, I was looking for a replacement, and I had heard a few people talk about how much they love the Tarte EmphasEYES. Get it? How cute. Well, I wish they'd spent more time formulating the formula, as much time as they did formulating the formula as they did coming up with a cutesy name, because, sorry, someone's chewing, because it's horrible. It's a similar concept. It's a small little stick and you twist it up, but it is so soft that if it's even this much showing, it breaks off on my eyes, and it's just, it takes so much time just to delicately paint it on without it breaking that it's not worth it. It's horrible. I don't care how cutesy it is or that it feels cold when you put it on your eyelid. It's a disaster. So they should have just smushed this into a pot and made it a gel eyeliner and been done with it. So Tarte, since I know you breathlessly wait all of my videos to come out just to hear my advice, I might depot this and smush it into a little jar and try it as a gel liner, actually, but in this incarnation, not so good. Huge waste of money. Okay, the second thing was not a waste of money because I got it for 20% off and then 10% off or free or something crazy, so it was like $1.50 when I was all done, but it's the NYX Pump It Up Lip Plumper. And I bought it not so much to plump up my lips. I really don't think those things genuinely work enough to make a noticeable difference. I mean, it might make you feel better, but really your lips are not any bigger. They're not. But you know, it's got the cute little hypodermic needle on there, so you feel like you're getting these nice, full Angelina Jolie lips. No, what you're getting is you're paying to have a very painful experience. I bought this for the color. I think it's so pretty. And I even tested it at Ulta, and don't worry, I bought it anyway, and the color on my hand is just gorgeous. It's just a really, there it is. I mean, see that? It's beautiful, and it doesn't hurt on my hand at all. But the minute you put this on your lips, it is instant, unending pain until you remove it with some sort of makeup wipe. It is not warming, it is not a tingling, it is a horrible, prickling, hot, okay, yeah, just don't. If someone else has had a better experience, please let me know. Also, if you know of a lip color like that, that's what I'm really looking for. Okay, so those are the big thumbs down. Now, on the vein of lip products, let's go with something that I did like. So, through somebody's tweet, I think it was Shani Banny, they were talking about the L'Oreal Color Riche. I don't have the full name because I didn't put it on the thing, but it's their new glossy lip stains. Kind of, it's a lipstick and a lip balm. Goes with that lip butter thing, but I know I like these better. I got 2. I got it in Rose Taffeta and Sunset Angora. I am wearing Sunset Angora right now. It's not quite, it's my lips, but a bit darker. And see how it's kind of like a juicy, you know, it has a nice glisten to it. It's solid. And then the other one I've been wearing a lot is the Sunset Angora, which is a coral, but it's a very, on my lips anyway, it's a very toned down. So It's that one. So I would say if you're in an office or a more conservative environment, you want to embrace the corals and oranges of the summer season, but you're not quite ready to go flat out orange. This is a nice, it's not sheer, but it's lovely. It's just perfect for summer. Those are a little pricey. I think they're $8.99. At Walgreens, they have one of my favorite makeup lines, Jordana, and y'all know I adore their mascara. I'm wearing it right now. And I used to love their lip glosses, and then they discontinued their lip glosses and they went bye-bye. Well, they're back, and my new favorite, I love this color. I don't even know if you're gonna catch all the myriad of duochrome, funky glitter colors. It's called ASAP, this particular color, and they reformulated the package as well. It's just a little funkier. And they are a little stickier. It is quite similar to the color that I was attempting to achieve. There it is. But whereas this is really just a pink with glitter, this has an iridescence to it. I rarely, if ever, wear a lip gloss on its own. I always layer lip gloss over lipstick. But this I've been wearing all by itself, and it is cool. I will try and wear it in the next video, but it does layer nicely also, but by itself, you just get this really cool, glistening, neat, yeah, how many adjectives can I use for cool? On to face products. So, I raved about the Urban Decay 24/7 Concealer Pencil in NSA, and I will continue to rave. I put it to the ultimate test yesterday and went to my son's baseball game at the hottest part of the day. It was 105, and I sat outside, and my makeup was perfect when I came in, and I was outside from 4:30 till 7. So, thumbs up. But if you don't want to spend $18 on a concealer or 20 or whatever it is, a nice alternative in that it's a similar consistency is the Boots No. 7 Quick Cover. I don't know that it lasts quite as long, but it's a very similar, it's in a tube, which, you know, in some ways the packaging's a little better, and it is quite creamy. It's a very similar consistency, and I'm sure it's much less expensive than the Urban Decay. I can't tell you exactly how much, but I know you can get it at Target, and I'm assuming if you live near a Boots, you can get it at Boots. So just wanted to give you an alternative. Let's move to the rest of my face stuff. So I talked, I think it was last month, about the Wet n Wild Color Icon, the new bronzers that came out, or the reformulated ones. I think the word of this video is reformulated. But anyway, I've been loving Reserve Your Cabana, and I've been told it's a highlighter, but I don't get that effect at all. It's just, to me, it's more like what I imagine mineralized skin finish would be like natural on me. It's just, let me do that again, where you can actually see it. It's, it just really sets my makeup nicely, and it does give me a glow without it glistening, I think. I mean, people have been commenting that my skin looks good, and while it is improving, it's this. So I went back and got another one. They only have 3. There is, this one's called Ticket to Brazil, and you do see some shimmer, but I can tell you, I don't think it's something that translates into the, see, there it is. It's pretty matte. It's, again, I would say it's a satin finish, which for a bronzer is pretty unique. And I have it on just in the contour and hairline, and then kind of dust it across the bridge of my nose to give me that glow, sun-kissed glow. The cool thing about these bronzers is there's one more that's very similar in color, but it's red. It's almost a brick red. And if you flush that color naturally, I would say if you're medium to darker toned, it's the first drugstore bronzer I've ever seen that's geared towards slightly darker tones. And really, if you get a sunburn, you turn red, not brown. So it does give a nice color, and I just smeared stuff all over myself. I am not dark enough to pull that color off, but for those of you lucky enough to have more melanin than me, give that one a shot. Okay, and what I use it with. I have been using the e.l.f. complexion brush, and I use it sideways. See, it's like, so I dip it in, and then I go like that, and go like that, and then kind of like do a little of this to blend it out, and then I go like that across my nose. So loving the e.l.f. complexion brush, available at Target. And then, oh, I forgot to tell you something about face stuff. So with the Urban Decay pencil and boots. Mostly I use my fingers, but for a finer finish, I do use a brush. And the brush that I've fallen in love with this brush is the Sigma Precision Tapered P86. Has this funky little point. And what I like about it, it's more versatile than I thought. When I first got this, I thought that I would not like this at all and did not use this for ages. But so it can do pinpointing, which is very nice. But what I like is I like to pat, to mimic the effect of a finger, I use the side. And I pat it like that. And I can even roll it a little. And it's just, it's dirty because I used it this morning. But I really like it. And it is super soft. And I like it. Now you can get this all by itself or you can buy it in the set, and I will put a link below, but I would say buy one, and if you really like it then you could venture out and get the other ones, but no need to invest in the entire set, although I will say I do like the whole set too. But that's a want, not a need. Okay. I'm all over the place today, probably because today was the first night. I got a full night's sleep since I brought home Wrigley. So I forgot to show you the other Jordana product that I'm really excited about. And these are new, and they're called their Easy Shine Glossy Lip Color. A nice alternative to these, the L'Oreal's, and they smell like the flavor that they are named. So I got raspberry, and it smells like raspberries. It's so cute. And it's really pigmented, but a little more sheer, not a lot, very moisturizing. Okay, do I have pink on my nose? And I really like it. There's a ton of colors, and these are so cheap. These are like $2.99 or something, so, okay. I'll continue with jumping all over the place. Eye product that I really, really, really like, this is a splurge. It's the Stila Smudge Crayon in Kitten. It's a waterproof eye primer and shadow and liner. And I think I talked about this, but just humor me and look at it again. So there it is. And what I've been using it for is I can do it again. I'm looking off to the side because I'm looking in my viewfinder, but I use it just to kind of brighten up the corners, especially towards the end of the day. And I'll even take it and flick it out. Why? I don't know. I feel like it gives me brightness. It makes me feel better. Really like that. The last two things are high-end, so bear with me. One of them, again, is the Bobbi Brown Color Corrector. I have mine in light to medium bisque, and the reason I like this so much is when I first started YouTube, Revlon had something like this. I showed it in some of my earliest videos. If you want to go back and have a laugh, check those out. And I used it forever. It was a salmon-colored concealer for the eyes, and then it came with a little brightener to put over it, and it was in a little pressed thing like this, and they stopped making it, and I was very sad, and I did not want to spend $45 on Eve Pearl Salmon whatever. And when we went to the outlet, I saw it, and it was very reasonable. It was definitely under $20, and I've not gotten a lot of sleep in the last couple of weeks, and this has been a lifesaver, so I really like it. And yeah, so I just been getting a lot of use. My big splurge for the month, I talked about a little bit, and I'm not going to go into great detail, but it's the Chanel, I'm going to say it in French because I think it sounds cool, even though I'm butchering it. It's the Illusion d'Ombre. It's eyeshadow. It's cream eyeshadow. And the name is Emerveille, and it's in number 82, and you can see all the little dents in it because I used it this morning, and I'll tell you what I did that's kind of cool. And it doesn't have the Chanel odor, which is good, and I'm wearing it, like I said, I'm wearing it today and on my lids. And what I've been doing is using my fingers to pat it on, and then I'm using, this is the old Sigma. This thing is at least 2 years old, which in beauty land is like 1,000 years old. It's the Sigma SS266. It's just that little tight angled brush, and I dip it in, and then I'll run that also under my eyes for a little pick-me-up. And what's cool is, so it's got all these little dents in it, but like by tomorrow morning, if I open it up again, the little dents will be gone. It's like magic. And the last thing is the Lifesaver. I have used I have sampled every mascara you can think of. I just haven't maybe mentioned it, but I've tried, usually in sample size, but I've tried like the Armani Eyes to Kill, Dior Show, even the waterproof one. all the Estee Lauder ones, all the L'Oreal ones, down to Jordana, the $2.99 one that is ultimately my favorite. But no matter which one it is, in this hot, hot weather I'm experiencing in Texas, I will, by the end of the late afternoon, have, you know, smudges and flakes and just junk under my eye. So I finally splurged on the MAC Prep+Prime Lash. It's just a white goo you put on after you curl your lashes and before you put on your mascara. And I posted this on Twitter and Facebook, but I had put this on, put my mascara on early in the morning, went to sleep with my makeup on, which was very bad, I know. It was one of the first nights we had Wrigley, and I was just, oh my gosh, I was so tired. I woke up the next morning and my mascara was perfect. Like, not a smudge, not a flake, and I've been sleeping on my face. So yeah, totally worth it. I don't know if it's this primer or any eyelash primer, but this has made all the difference. Even my favorite, I used to love, and I still love it, the Estee Lauder Double Wear Zero Smudge. It smudges on me, I'm sorry. I don't know if my lashes are too long or if it's in combo with 180-degree heat that I live in. I don't know, but this paired with my Jordana Fabulash or whatever it's called is the best mascara combo ever, ever, ever. This is a long one. So my last favorite is not something that I can show you, but I feel very fortunate to have the opportunity to have an audience, to speak to so many of you all over the world, and to be able at some time to share in your lives. Many of you I've gotten to know much more personally through the magic of Facebook, and I wanted to take an opportunity to tell you something that was a favorite for me that actually had some sadness connected to it. But there's a viewer on here who has recently suffered a personal family tragedy of major proportions that is very personal, and I don't feel that I need to share that. But I did have the opportunity to, she had given me her phone number for something else entirely, and I had the opportunity to call her when I saw her posting on Facebook about it. And I'm sure she was absolutely shocked and probably slightly freaked out that a complete stranger was calling her, but it really made me understand that this is not just some frivolous makeup talk, that me being on here and talking to you and you talking back to me, we're connected, we're friends, we're family here. And as cheesy as that may sound, I didn't call her for any benefit to me, but at the end of that conversation, I felt so good that I could talk to this woman that I would have never in a million years had an opportunity to meet if it hadn't been for YouTube. So that was my really favorite thing, and I know I was a little bit vague on the circumstances, but and I'm not asking you all to send me your phone numbers, especially don't do it in a YouTube comment, because that's dangerous, because you don't know who's going to see it. But and as much as I'd like to call all of you, I don't know that I could pull that off. I could try though. But I did want to give a special shout out to one of my youngest viewers who is looking to take the YouTube community by storm, I think, one day. I see big things for this young lady. So I wanted to say hello to Livy. And Livy watches my videos with her mom, and she particularly enjoys seeing the videos of Wrigley as well, but she knows her beauty stuff. This is she should be able to call herself a beauty guru, from all accounts. She knows her stuff. So Livy, hi from Texas, and I hope you're having a better month than how it started, and just know I've been thinking about you, and I can't wait to see you in videos one day when you're a lot older, though. You should not be on YouTube when you're a child. No. But anyway, so thank you everyone for watching, and I always start these videos hoping with the best of intentions that they will be short, sweet, and to the point. They never are, so thank you for sticking through them, for those of you that have stayed till the end, and I will not leave you with a gratuitous dog shot because this video has gone on too long. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.